Hello, hello, hello. Alright, should be able to see my screen. Alright, what's up, guys? How you doing, Podge? Alright, today we had employment claims an hour ago. Didn't do too much. I don't really like this, the fact that we have a cluster of first presented fair value gaps. Alright, see price just retesting these levels several times. And we're likely going to create a first presented fair value gap around this area here. So ideally, price dumps. We got a first presented fair value gap lower here. And if not, we'll see. But market's going to open in a minute and a half, more or less. And yeah, we'll go from there. Check yesterday's price settlement. Alright, it's way higher here. Alright, yeah, all the way up here. So we're gonna have a pretty big opening range gap, which is good, honestly, because that could give us a short-term bias. So I'm eating eggs at the same time here. So with that being said, wait, what's this here? Oh yeah, I'll get rid of that. I'm more bearish than bullish, obviously, because, well, high time frame, we've been super bearish lately. We have this SMT with ES. I'm not really expecting it to hold too much. I marked it out for short-term lower time frame analysis. But yeah, if you go on the 4-hour and then hourly, oh, actually 4-hour first. Notice this fair value gap here. Alright, same one on the hourly here. Alright, you can kind of like see the way the body's respected it, more or less. Here it's not very clear, but we're still respecting it. So yeah, we were able to invert this. We're kind of just respecting this level so far. Market's gonna open in 20 seconds now. I'm gonna stop yapping and see what we do here. Just gonna be patient today. No need to rush anything. What I want to do? Regular trading hours. Just gonna mark out my opening range gap, and then we'll be all good. All right, because this gap is so big, I'm gonna want to mark out the quadrants. You can go back to the electronic trading hours, and my main focus is gonna be on this low right here. Then we got some more going on here, but I'm just gonna wanna wait for my first presented fair value gap and see if price is gonna be able to trace back to constant encroachment at the opening range gap, and then we also have all this buy side up here related equal highs. That can be interested. So I'm not saying we're gonna like go one or the other way for now. For now, I'm just marking out the levels I have interest in. And yeah, I'm just gonna wait and just wait essentially for confirmation. And that's gonna be my first presented fair value gap. Misfit, I saw a question in the, what was it, during chat? How do you find SMTs essentially? Is that your question? I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean by that though. If you don't mind, precise what you mean. If you have trouble finding SMTs or finding the ones you need or whatever. So here it looks like we're gonna go get that sell side. From there, well, We don't have our first one with the fair value gap yet, but I would like to see a retracement in one of these quadrants of the opening range gap. How do you know which one matters the most? Well, it's all about narrative, so it's your bias essentially on the hard time frames. Let's see. I think yesterday, and I'll let you check on your side, but there was an SMT here with yes. So we failed to take out these relative equal highs up here on NQ, and we did so on ES. And I went long here, and I took a loss, all right, on one of my accounts, targeting these relative equal highs, and I did not see that on ES we took them. So it's all about narrative, all right, because that was my target. I did not see that we took them on ES. Even if we took them on ES, doesn't mean necessarily that we cannot do so on NQ, but there's just like less chances, all right? There's a higher chance for it to like do exactly what it did here. Retrace lower, all right, but that was still a good target for me, but that played out in PM session, so I think that's what you guys targeted, people that trade PM session, if that makes sense. But I mean, I'm not gonna explain it in like 2 minutes. I can send you vids, however, if you want, if you need. SMTs are spot on correlated pairs when one pair. Oh yeah, if you want me to explain what an SMT is, I'm not gonna do that, but look at the highs on 525 today. 525. This stuff here in 7. Yeah. Yeah, I took them. Looks like that. Is that SMT important? No, you're not wrong. I mean, it took it more or less. All right, let's just focus on this price action here. We can come back to questions later. The opening range gap is like 280 pips. Is not going to fill it up all the way. Can we expect at least 25? Yeah, exactly. That's why I marked out my quadrants because yes, you're right. This opening range gap is pretty big. So I'm not necessarily expecting a big fill in it. So I marked out my lower quadrant, all right, and that can be a target, all right, as well as consequent encroachment. But depends. If we're like super bullish, like we can see it getting filled today, we'll see. I'm not particularly bullish like that. I am expecting price to retrace back into it at some point, but maybe not fill it all the way up today type shit. So yeah, for now I'm waiting. Still don't have our first method fair value up here. To be music? Sure. All right, volume inbounds here, as well as this fair value up here. I'm gonna deal with that, but it could be enough to send price to that sell side down here. How do you know the best time to enter a trade? Cause this 930 fair value up sell side would that bad to take. This one here. Well, it's not necessarily bad. ICT entered on a similar setup yesterday. I'll show you guys actually very quickly. right here. Alright, yesterday's price session was very challenging. I see, so like 930 here. I see entered purely off this volume imbalance here for a short, and he was targeting like this low, I believe, because his TP didn't got hit, unfortunately. So to answer your question, you could enter off of that. Just because my bias is a little uncertain, I'm not necessarily expecting to see price come all the way down here for now. Like, I don't have a real bias, guys. I'm just marking out levels that are important. This is the next sell side. Let's see. No SMTs, but if price wants to trace this, because like there's a reason for price to retrace back up here. That's what's important. And I'm more interested in taking along to these levels here, these upper quadrants. I mean the lower quadrant here in constant encroachment, and these related equal highs up here, than taking a short right away, right at market open, to the sell side. But we still don't have our first visit for value app, so I'm waiting for that actually, you know, before I do anything at all. If we invert this, it's gonna be looking bullish, and if not, well, main interest is this low. Looks like we might cure our first for value up here. Don't want to speak too fast. We got 25 more seconds to go. So we did invert it. And this is our first fair value right here. What day is today? 6. Alright. First presented fair value app. Okay. Again, we invert this. I would like to see if price is able to come back and fill this. Honestly, if we're going to be like super bullish, I don't need to see that happen because we could treat this as a breakaway gap. Alright, we're back. Constant encroachment of that inverted fair value app now. I just want to see how price respects certain levels here. There's no news after this, right? Nope. It's looking more bullish. Look. If we're seeing bodies staying in the upper half here, it's looking bullish. If I see a body closing in the lower half, it's looking less bullish. So just want to wait, because if that happens, then we're likely going to see price come back, retest this first for value gap, and from there we'll see what it wants to do. Yeah, let's wait. Alright. Looking at this low here. Ideally, this sell side gets taken before you go higher, honestly. There's an SMT here with ES too. We trade NQ, so it's not really interesting. But if you were to trade ES, maybe you want to take a short off something here. But that's totally up to you, up to your bias. Careful NFP tomorrow in large range overnight. That is true. That is true. That is true. Look at yesterday was NFP protocol, I believe. Yesterday, Wednesday. Or something like that, whatever this is. And yeah, usually whenever there's, I didn't really know that before, I'm not gonna lie. But apparently you want to trade at PM session, or at least you want to expect better price action at PM session. AM session was horrible yesterday. It was very difficult. Alright. Push off this. I'm still not interested in like longs or shorts at all. I'm just waiting now for more confirmation. If we invert the first presented fair value app, I'm looking at this low here. As long as we're using this as support, I'm more bullish, but I don't like the fact that we're seeing it in this inefficiency here. That's high resistance right here. So I'm not touching this at the moment. You can go. Fuck, my eggs are cold now. Alright. Inverted first presented fair value gap. Looking at this low here. Alright. I just popped every time, yeah, when you're not around. Yeah, I would not have, I mean, it's not worth it. I'm trying to look for a short here. Not really worth it. I barely got a 2RR out of this, so. Looking to short, maybe I'll just order block here, but. Order block first one's the fair value gap, but stop loss would be way too tight. Not interested. Not interested at all. I am expecting this all to be next target, however. So we'll see. If we test this first presented fair value app, let's see how it, yeah. Let's see how it react off this level here. Switch it 9, yeah. Block. Long and bounce here. Yeah, it's not interested. I'm looking at to short, but it's not getting me enough RR to make it worth it. This is what you want to see, however. See if we drop fib here. Stay into the lower half of this board block, propulsion block, whatever you want to call it. Still interesting though to see how price reacts off to certain levels here. Yeah, this is not, this is like ugly price action, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's more wise to wait, well, for lunch hour. At least lunch hour. Maybe PM session. I'll have a look at PM session for sure. I mean, AM is not over at all. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying at least this open, like look at this shit. We've been in this range. The thing is like, if I'm correct, alright, and if we're gonna respect these PRAs to go lower, alright, that's why I'm thinking right now. That's what I believe in at the moment. Consequent encroachment here. Alright, if that happens, if we go lower, alright, these are still levels I'll be looking at for a PM session or a lunch hour. Okay, so no need to rush a trade. And if I'm wrong, if we're going higher, that's fine too. I'll adapt to whatever the market's doing. Alright, I want to extend this fair value up here. I want to mark it out as a fair value app because even though we kind of inverted here, it's not very clean, to be honest. Alright, we're back in the fair value app, so let's see. Hide the fair value up here. Pushing lower. Whenever it's like balancing between two inefficiencies like that, that's higher resistance, and you do not want to be trading that. Or like acknowledge it and, you know, have a wide stop loss, maybe risk a little less. Alright, 934. This one to this one, yeah. Yep, bearish SMT, mark it out here, but I don't trade ES, so it's not really interesting to mark it out. That's correct. I like the way we're just, yeah, from imbalancing ladder. Pretty tough price action, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you just gotta be wise, and you know, even though you might be right, it's just better to not trade or wait for a better setup, better conditions. Do. Ugly, man. This is horrible. Alright, so if we're able to break out of this range here, I'm really not my expectations are so low. What CISC stands for? Change in state delivery. Change in state, not stage. State. I don't know if I said stage, but it's CISD, not CSID. You'd have one here and the high of this body. This high closing above it. Alright, back in yesterday's, not yesterday's, Tuesday's first was at the fair value up right here, the big one here. And varied the month. I'm gonna do it this way. 6 0 free. I'm stupid. There you go. That's better. And again, like, if we find a resistance here and the first one's at the fair value gaps here, obviously there's a lot of buy side resting above these highs. But I wouldn't be surprised that we're just like going to be shopping around these imbalances, and I don't want to be part of that, of that market. I want to be in a trade with those conditions. So I'm gonna just be patient. Kind of boring session though. If you go on the hard time frame, it's like super bearish. We invert this. No SMTs here. This could be our next target. So, but you could see a retracement back to the lower quadrant. It's just first present the fair value gap. All right, currently in this order block here, so just gotta wait. Let me have a look at dollar. Cause NQ is boring. Damn dollar, bro. Holy shit. All right, let me get rid of this. Actually, let me keep this one. Beautiful. Bro, like, I fucking miss Forex so much. So clean. Really sexy price action right there. GU, yep, those were all my targets sent 2 weeks ago. Volume inbounds here. Alright, we got some highs here. Nah, brah. Forex looks too good. How you doing, Toaster? What's up, man? And dollar, holy shit. Yeah, my target's got molested there. Oh my gosh. Alright. Oops. Rejection off of Tuesday's first presented fair value app. What's up, Toaster? Back into this fair value app. Alright. So because this is high resistance, any kind of imbalances that I have, alright. For now, like we've had only this one, and this one, like free imbalances, free fair value gaps, counting the one at market open, so I don't really know if you want to count that in. But in 25 minutes, that's crazy. That's wild. That's high resistance, alright. What's your bias on NQ? So I don't really have a set bias. I just marked out key levels I'll be monitoring. First, we got this low. All right, obviously price has been super bearish. This is gonna be my kind of like main target. However, we have a opening range gap that's super fat. All right, and I am expecting price to retrace also in the lower quadrant and maybe constant encroachment. So kind of mixed. For now, I just want to see our price reacts off these levels I marked out. So this fair value up here, first presented fair value up right there. And yeah, for now it's like I said, high resistance. So no real bias, just key levels I'll be muttering throughout the day, I guess. All right. And fair value up here. Fair value up there. So just bouncing from an imbalance to another imbalance. Horrible. Let me know if one of you guys took a trade, bro. Probably got touched. Alright. I like the way we react off this fair value there. Could see price come back in the first presented fair value, but again, like, who knows? Are we gonna like bounce off this level higher? Are you gonna like go through it, invert it? In that case, I'll be looking at this low again. And shorts and higher time frame. That's good, bro. That's good, that's good. Yup. That's why it's important to like understand and see these conditions just to protect yourself. Just to save your money, protect yourself. Alright. I'm sick of similar. I'm looking for shorts overall, but want to see a move above London High and head PDRA. Fair enough, bro. What's London High? Above London High? Oh, that's crazy, bro. It's like way up here. This stuff here. Yeah, we'll see, bro. We'll see. Again, like, if I see this low gets taken, like, my next target will be these highs or constant encroachment up here, so we'll see. Learned my lesson from yesterday, not to trade when we are multiple opening range gap. What do you mean? When we are multiple opening range gap. Not sure what you mean, bro. You think we can just short every day at 10:30? Oh. What do you mean? USD like Forex? I don't know, bro. Might be cooking a strat. Make a PDF, bro. Yeah, notice the way we react after the first ones at the fair value up from today. It's like, bruh, I do not want to trade this at all. It's just terrible. I wish ICT was active in this Telegram. I thought he would be today. I don't remember him saying anything about. Oh, he might be done for the week actually. Wait, let me run. Yeah, I think he's done for the week, so that's fine. That's cool. Wish I had his perspective on price action here. I'm sure he would be same page as us. I mean, what do you want to say here, bro? Don't touch this shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, so if any one of you guys have any questions, I think I got time, bro. I'm not gonna be too much focus on this shit. 9:30. I don't know, man. I don't know. Forest looking way better though. I know that for sure. Especially, we can take this. Nope. Looking at this high here. Just do some top down analysis here. What's this? Got going order block here. Market opens right there. Break market structure shift, breakaway gap here. And if you want to go for longs, it was in there. Let's see the next target. This higher here. And look at that. Yum. I think G is a little cleaner than EU. Yeah, I miss Forex, man. Oh, yeah, look at that. First presented fair value right there. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're gonna go back into Tuesday's first presented fair value, and who knows? Are we gonna finally go above these relative equal highs, or are we gonna bounce back down, lower? Very tough price action. I'm gonna extend this fair value up here, inverted fair value up. But you got fair value up here as well. back to Forex, guys. Again, respected this for value gap. Came back into this one. The open for value gap. Consequent encroachment. Pushing back into this one. Yep. Looks like a lunch hour / PM session day. I'm still open to trade today, even though we got NFU tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely, bro. It's terrible. It is horrible. Oh, holy shit. Alright, yeah. Back in Tuesday's first presented fair value app. It's so boring, bro. Even to comment, like, what the fuck? The fuck am I supposed to say? Hey, sup, not real? How you doing, man? Damn, bro. Alright, it's a push. All this buy side here is going to be a target for us. Again, we have a cluster of 2 first presented for value gaps from previous days in the week. I'm really not expecting much, bro. Just want to sit on my ass and see what's going on. Alright, looks like we're finally getting some kind of volatility here. Alright. That's your first quadrant here, the lower quadrant. Right there. It is coupled with yesterday's first presented fair value, consequent encroachment right here, just below it. Alright, we took this high, yep, right here. Took that. Alright. Let's see if we're able to go higher. Do you have a bunch of buy side up here? And obviously I want to see price reaching for consequent encroachment of the opening range gap. So we'll see. Yep, that's one target here on GU. Just another one up here. Yeah, which, like, pick your market. You want to trade this or do you want to trade this? So we got hard time frames. Not really much. Kind of like a consolidation here, so that could be a target right there. Fair value up here. Didn't see anything on daily. Oh, volume imbalance here. We're in it. Yeah, we'll see. Ugh. I wish this was more interesting. We're having some volatility now, so we'll wait. We'll see. Alright. Got this high here. Fair value up here. At this point, I have no interest into going long. However, I still have this level in mind. Sorry. Obviously, we created more sell side down here. So I'd be open to take a short if I see what I want to see. Opening range quadrant step, absolutely. So this one here, and then consequent encroachment up here. Yeah, not gonna chase longs for sure. All right, but just know these are your next targets. And yeah, note if you guys journal, I hope you journal. It's important. This is what you want to see. All right, this is how you want to see the first presented fair value app getting treated in order to figure out your bias, kind of. All right, so when I saw this getting inverted, I was bearish. Then we came up higher. All right, and well, at this point, we're just like going from an imbalance to an imbalance. But as long as you see this acting as support, all right, you're expecting price to go higher. And if you see it getting treated as resistance, then you want to see price going lower. But at no point really saw it getting treated as resistance. We just inverted it once here, but after that, we just went higher in support here and got sent higher. Along the out, the first was the fair value app and got wicked out. Oh, that's unfortunate, Podge. Like right here. Nice entry would have been this consequent encroachment right here, Podge. I was looking at this, but at that point I wasn't interested, I'm not gonna lie. Consequent encroachment here of this fair value gap. That would have been sexy. Then you got a little forward block slash whatever you want to call it, break a block. It's kind of messy, so you can't really, you know. But maybe having your stops below the first one of the fair value gap, consequent encroachment of this this wick here, but that's unfortunate, man. At least you're right. At least you're right, bro. What's your targets? I'm guessing this stuff right here, right? This stuff that's about to get smashed. Alright, let's keep our eyes open for any SMTs here. We got some more to go there. I think it's gonna hit relative equal highs on the 5 minute. This stuff here. That's what I marked out here. Yeah, bro. Perfect example of the wicks doing the damage. Happened to me yesterday, actually, I believe. Because yesterday, bro, I took like several trades, I'm not gonna lie. And I got fucked. I'm not gonna lie either. Let me see. Wait, I'm lost. Oh, here. That's just roll. I believe I short here. When price retested the first presented fair value up premium. And I had my stops like right here, like above this high or something like that. I just got wicked out here. Then price like came down here because my focus was this low here, same as ICT. I believe ICT managed to get in a short here, like exactly where my stop loss was essentially. But that was stupid of me. That was me being greedy, I guess, because again the RR had to be worth it. So maybe I got in like here. I was starting like something like a 1 to 2-ish, something like that. And yeah, I believe this was the trade I got. So suck dick. Partials and break even. Are you in a short, right? That's fine, bro. Still profit. All right. For Vabra here. Again, yesterday's first was for value up. And I definitely want to see how price is going to behave once we reach consequent encroachment. I don't really see any reason for price to like not go here at this point. I could like, I'm like fine to like see it retrace lower because we've been like going like pushing hard, like pumping crazy. We have this breakaway gap. I don't think that would get filled before we reach this level personally, but we'll see. Could be wrong. Yeah, I definitely want to see how price can like use these PDRAs, both presented first presented fair value apps, in order to push higher. So, and from there, I would like to like look for shorts maybe, and if not, I'll be looking at lunch hour, because during lunch price usually runs on liquidity. So, and only, I mean, the most logical liquidity here is well below these lows, AM lows, and then that low we marked out. I don't really think we're gonna pump more than this during the lunch hour. We'll see. We're not there yet at all. We got still like an hour and 45 minutes to go. Fortunate proj. Whenever I mean, with your trade there, I would have wanted to like wait for confirm. Oh, maybe you trade that first. I mean, I'm looking at your pick right now, but maybe you trade this as confirmation. Essentially, what I'm saying is like, confirmation that price like indeed using this PDRA as support, right? And like, it's true that like seeing these wicks here, like that's a good confirmation, but like after that you want to see displacement as well. So, and you only get that here, so that's why I was talking about this level here, but that's fine, bro. Just journal it and move on. You're right. That's what matters at the end of the day. Can always improve our executions. Boom, 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 boom. CISU would have been useful. True. True that too, yeah, I guess. Yeah. Kind of consolidating. I really like this. If we're able to like stay in a range here and then like go higher, reach this level I was talking about, this is good. This is a good target. All right, it's gonna be a very important level I'll be looking at. So short. How can you determine a breakaway gap? Well, I'm probably not the most educated on that stuff, on breakaway gaps, but what I do know is that whenever you're like seeing price like essentially consolidate, just like we see here, all right, consolidate, and then it like literally breaks away from a level, right, like this here. Look, this is your consolidation range, right? Then look, this candle here breaks away from this range, okay? That's your breakaway gap. You're expecting price to like just rally from there, just to pump to your targets, and you're not expecting price to like retrace back into it. Now you can go deeper into it. I'm not necessarily gonna like do a whole lesson on it, but essentially that's the idea behind breakaway gaps. And you're like perfectly fine, like, you know, let's say I want to like fucking enter this trade. I mean, essentially, like, have your stop loss above the breakaway gap, because again, you're not expecting price to like retrace back into it for now. All right, it's obviously gonna retrace into it at some point, but it might not use it as support and just like run through it. Make sense? But yeah, whenever we break away from a level, usually there's a breakaway gap there. Shall I verify this on other assets? Ooh, big retracement here. Well, just like this. I knew I saw it before. Look at this. So again, and usually a breakaway gap is a pretty big candle. See, like, market opens. All right, we're just consolidating kind of here. Change save delivery if you want right here. Price should test this order block. big displacement to the upside, showing strength and willingness of GU to like go higher, right? So you see that, you're like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna like, you know, full port longs for now, but just wait for a setup to present itself. You got that right here. We inverted this fair value gap, price comes back into this fair value gap, order block, upper half of the fair value gap, and then you can long. And you can have your stop loss above this fair value gap because you're not expecting price to like come back into it. Use my dog. There's another way to like know what kind of like figure out or anticipate which PDRAs like will work or not. If you're able to identify your dealing range, maybe not the best example here, but let's say our dealing range is this stuff right here. All right, draw your quadrants, and holy shit, this is a mess, bro. What am I drawing? What's this shit, bro? I forgot. What's this? Oh, fucking. This is ugly, bro. Fuck this. But essentially, you want to see how price is reacting off of, and there you go, target hit. Is reacting off of certain levels. Essentially, you want to see your PDRA is going to respect it in the lower quadrant. All right. So dealing range here, lower quadrant, you want to see PDRA is respected. You want to see speed from this quadrant to the middle, consequent encroachment, equilibrium, whatever you want to call it. And then again, once you reach that level, all right, you can see price ranging a little bit here. Maybe take a position here. You want to see speed or something like that. I'm not too sure, so I'm going to like shut my mouth. But I forgot what fucking vid it was from ICT, so. But it was something like that, essentially. I think it's the lower half of every quadrant. All right, so this one and this one. Essentially divide this by 2. And the upper quarters, I guess, actually not half, upper quarters, I don't know how to speak. This part and this part. All right, you want to see speed from there. All right, maybe take a partial equilibrium, or if you see confirmation, add more in this part here until your target gets hit. All right, target hit. All right, so now I want to see if we're gonna push higher. Obviously, you have some more buy side up here. But I'm interested in shorts now. I'm gonna end live in a few minutes, guys. Already been almost an hour or so. But you guys know what I'm looking for now. Have a good day. I'm not done yet, but I'll end in a minute or two. If you guys have any questions, it's now. And if not, yeah, I guess we'll just end it here. People start leaving. It's cool though. I'm live for 15 minutes. The recording of the live is on YouTube as usual. I'm gonna try to meet live more often. I was pretty busy this week personally. I might be able to go live tomorrow. I'll keep you guys updated. But no promises, so. Alright, you guys leaving. Alright, well, have a good one and be safe, guys. Don't do anything too stupid. Alright, take care, guys. I appreciate y'all. Bye-bye.